Hello and good day, everyone. Welcome to another week of Hydro League. I'll be your cast today, Benny Yao, and we have Ominous versus Beaulo. Right now, we're finishing up the map bans, waiting for another player. So far, banned out from Ominous will be Border, Consulate, and Cafe. On the side of Beaulo will be Villa, Consulate, and Clubhouse, and the map will be Bank. So Ominous boarding out Border. They don't want to deal with that map because it's been played so many goddamn times. Consulate, another old map they don't want to deal with. And Cafe, the newest map, they don't want to play at all because it's new. It's different strategies. Definitely want to deal with that crap. And Villa, Coastline, and Clubhouse. Looks like Beaulo doesn't like the maps that are bigger and more roamer based. Villa and Coastline. And then Clubhouse, roamer based as well in a sense, but also just a older map with a little more predictability to it. So I'm going to be on defense first, and Beaulo will be on offense. So for Bank, let's see. Bank. So Bank will be also one of the big maps too. It's a very roamer based map, one of the bigger maps in the game. It'll be interesting to see what Ominous bring to the table as they are on defense first. See if they're Ominous so far previously being Seoul Esports. Very pretty good team. Pretty good team. There's some pretty good defense. They played more meta or played more to the normal meta where they play more turtle like, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And also, when Beaulo previously was the team of North Star, they changed their name to Beaulo because, you know. And they're gonna ask at the end of the game, when does Beaulo play? For God's sakes. What am I paying? What happened to the thing actually? Alright guys, here we started out. We're beyond Bank. Ominous on defense, when Beaulo on offense. I lied about that, but so Ominous will be banning out first as they're on defense first. So banning the first and last operator, and when Beaulo will get the two operators in the middle, second and third. So first is gonna be Thatcher. Actually, they're gonna make this a pretty painful game, taking out Thatcher. Much more defense side game now that Thatcher is gone. No more EMPs. No more dealing with a lot of the gadgets from the defenders. Still can do it Twitch. Still can do it some other operators, frag grenades, other such utilities, but the easiest way of EMPs are gone. Next is gonna be Lion from Beaulo. They don't want to deal with his EE1D. They want to deal with kind of makes sense if they're gonna play more aggressive. They don't want to deal with having to stand still. And last one from Beaulo, the first defense operator is gonna be Mirror. Making sense because again, Mirror on Bank isn't pretty powerful. Having those black mirrors in certain places, CEO or downstairs inside a basement, very powerful operator. And last one from Ominous is gonna be Maestro, getting rid of not only the Evil Eye but also the Alder of the LMG, a very powerful weapon in the hands of a 3 armor. So we'll see where Ominous goes first, if they're gonna play it to the meta or are they going to throw a curveball at Beaulo. And they're gonna pick CCTV and lockers just like as normal. They're gonna bring the similar operators as always. Kite, of course, to get the hatches. Bringing the Echo for that plant denial and Mute to deny information, as well as Smoke for more plant denial and Legion for the information. They're gonna 6-pick off of Mute onto Jaeger for his ADSs. Of course, for people playing inside of blue. I mean, not blue, red, inside of red. Surprising they're not bringing A lot of C4 actually. They brought the plant denial. I'm assuming the kite might have C4 instead. So the kite is C4, so they have two C4, one C4, the plant denial from the yokai, and also have smokes as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they bait out this utility from this side, from the side of Beaulo. Biggest thing here for this defense and this attack for the side of Beaulo is making sure upstairs is clear. I don't know if if there's gonna be roamers on the side of Ominous, but they're gonna need to finish up, make sure they're always upstairs as quick as possible, as efficiently as possible, and then go for a push, whether it be servers or for the vault / lockers.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
And for Soul Esports, or not, sorry, Ominous needs to be able to hinder as much as possible. So you're gonna have the Jaeger, of course, and there's gonna be a run out from Imp to try and start it up. But Terra, great, those reflexes will hit a headshot and finish him off. And there's your Legion down and out as Raqueta on that Monty pushing forward and helping out his team as they push already in the servers. They're not gonna go for roam clear at all. They're gonna push right into servers as there's 3 of them. There's gonna be 2 more push from somewhere else. Don't know where they're pushing from, but they're gonna look around, make sure Terra's gonna make sure nobody's coming from behind them as Raqueta will stare at the door. They don't have a heart breacher with them. I don't know where the heart breacher's at. It'll be imminence or emergence. My bad. I said imminence. Emergence to be joining upstairs. Make sure nobody's stairs. They're gonna have a half and half here. 2 people joining upstairs. Make sure nobody's roaming, and they're gonna have someone downstairs already in servers. So quick push from the attackers leads them to some quick territory, which is good to have in the beginning. Having that Monty as well will at least make sure nobody pushes through servers to push them out. So this is now the game. The game now is beta utility. This is where the game needs to be for the defenders to not use too much utility. Interesting that Terra is going to throw all 3 out in the beginning from the Candelas. As well as open. There's going to be a push, but they don't need to push on the defenders. They just need to use that utility in a timely manner and have someone flank as well. Looks like it'd be someone. Oh, beat JDW to flank onto Emergency Ray, getting a kill with that great ass shotgun TCSG. Wall will be open though, at least. So at least Thermite has done his job. Raqueta will go onto the flank now as the hatch has been open though. I don't know why the hatch was open exactly. It was hard. It makes it more difficult for the attackers now inside of servers for the hatch to be opened. That was an interesting call on the side of the attackers to open that. There goes Monty. Monty's been down. Raqueta down. Raph will finish off to take on Terra. JDW with no one to bros from behind as Kisson will get one onto Raqueta too to finish him off. And Kisson will Raph go down. JDW get the zone. It's all over for the attackers of Beaulo. A great retake from the defenders of Ominous here though. And again, I don't exactly know why the attackers opened the hatch into servers though. That was again a pretty key angle that the attacker or the defender of JDW coming from behind had on them, was through the hatch. And we will go to the second round as Ominous starts out very well, taking their first defense on their most preferred site though, so it's not too crazy for them to lose that. Bank has been recently more even as of late with the new operators, but still, you still have those preferred defense sites of, you know, downstairs and Locker and CCTV that you're supposed to win. It's not a horrible site by any means. That was a very fast round though. That was a very quick round from the attacker, starting out very quickly taking servers, but it ended up falling apart though as they could not hold their flank from JDW. And also just, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why they opened the hatch, and then the defenders as well. They're pretty aggressive. The defenders were very aggressive. If they had stayed their ground, they might have won it out differently if they had just stayed their ground and had the defenders be so aggressive. And again, I don't know why Terra used all 3 Candelas in that first part. Again, it's kind of using up all your utility at once. That utility could be helpful later on.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
So as you start the round, there will be CEO and office upstairs. They bring again a similar operator ensemblage here, but they'll be changing up. Bringing out the Valkyrie though this time because of the information, and then Bandit of course for that hard breach denial rather than the Kaigo, because they've been sticking to the walls rather than hatches, and having those bandits may be better as long with his weapon is a, you know, having that MP5 maybe, or not MP5, the MP7 may be better than having the more shotgun. Hard to say, but Zon, so I guess take a slide onto the windows. Was for a second there, but he's gonna jump down. Toxic down there is actually down there by main lobby, so if someone's roaming or repelling, he could get a kill on them, but he's gonna roll back to site at this point. Bro is already inside of stock though. He's gonna jump in, jump back out. There isn't a lot of roaming present on the defense here. It'll be the only person really roaming will be the ban of JDW instead of elevators. But there's a little bit of free reign for the attackers to take wherever they want, really. Outside of, you know, elevators on that side though. I'm gonna join them out though and figure that JDW's in elevators. With a minute gone by, minute and 20 seconds gone by, they have not done a lot here. They didn't bring a that's just banned too. Zon will get a kill onto Kiss on though. He'll take out the smoke though from janitor closet. Zon's already pushing the janitor closet. He's setting up pretty angle. Bros to get a one as well into JDW. Zon's still in janitor and they're pushing through, and there's not a lot of resistance coming from the defenders to stop them from taking this territory. Shots are raining out onto Zon, but none will connect. And the attackers are having a pretty good day here. They're taking a lot here. Rap takes a lot of damage from Zon, and Zon will take him out though. Zon gets 2 for the round. And yeah, Zon and Janitor is a very big issue here for the defenders. He's going for another one to the Jaeger though, does not make any shots, as now it's to open up the walls. They open up one of the walls from square into conference. Some shots take rain out into Terra, takes some heavy damage. Zon goes down, but there goes the flashes. The Candelas come out, and 2 last kills with Terra and Bros will finish the round in a quick flurry of kills, as the attackers now just bring it back to its draw. And yeah, that's why Ying is so powerful. That round really coming to the fact that the defenders really allowed the attackers to take territory they should not have taken. Zon inside of janitor closet, and within it was within a minute and a half at least. It was still pretty fast though for Zon to get into janitor closet, just be sitting there, no real resistance or no real stopping Zon from staying inside janitor closet. A very big angle, just basically stopping rotations for the defenders and winning out those gunfights against them as standing inside of janitor closet. And then of course you had them open up the wall finally of square into conference or into office, must not a CEO office, and then you just throw out the Candelas. Ying running through and just finishing off the job, as they already gotten 2 early picks onto the last 3 defenders. The defenders here really need to stop them from really pushing that fast. Of course, CEO and office is a site where you can just not be all that. You don't have to roam a lot. Roaming is hard because retake is a hard strategy when it comes to CEO, but you do need to put resistance when they take things like janitor. Janitor is a very big angle for this site, and allowing the attackers to sit inside of janitor is what's going to lead to a downfall. There was nobody on the windows too, so it wasn't a lot for rotation stoppage except for Zon inside of janitor, so they really need to stop that at this point. So we'll see what happens this time. They're going to bring the pretty much same lineup on the side of defenders, not going to change anything, and the attackers of course are going to stay the same because they won that. They were able to win that round, and they're going to stick to what they brought. Don't break what's not broken, or don't fix what's not broken. I can't say lines correctly, my bad. I also feel like I'm lagging. None of them are lagging, but I feel like I'm lagging, hardcore here. If you guys notice on my screen, it feels like people are skipping. But again, I'm just a spectator, so it's not that big of a deal. But it does seem like they're skipping a little bit. This time they're sticking to the same places. The defenders seem to be experiencing the same places. JDW again, of course, in that elevator. And everyone else pretty much holding the same positions. Imps here looking to hold off janitor this time, as they weren't able to keep it last time. Surprising they brought the bandit, but the bandit has not put the bandit batteries down on the wall, and he's gonna stay in the elevator without using them.
Bomb located by attackers.
Terra's gonna get a kill onto Imp though, as he says he can't move, but he'll get the kill onto Imp for a good first kill for the attackers again.
Shot drone going live.
Looks like let's do the drone hole. Good drone hole kill right there, as Terra's not gonna push into conference with that day with the Candelas. He'll go for the kill onto Raft though, get 2 for the round, going for a 3rd onto Jaeger. He won't make the shots though, spraying all around, but finally get him onto Toxic. JW gets a refrag into Bros though, and he's gonna try and push into sight. Terra's gonna get destroyed by Kisson trying to push right into sight though. Rack's gonna take some shots as it's down to 2v3 and a quick flare of kills. Kisson will be sitting on site by himself. JDW takes some heavy damage as Zon jumps off the side of the balcony, takes him out with the pistol. Next one's gonna be Kisson by himself on site. He's got the shotgun out, looking C1. He'll take out Rakieta, and a great shotgun kill. 2 for the round for him. The wall's open from square into conference though. 58 seconds, still a lot of time for the attackers for a 2v1. Don's gonna push from the far side. Emerge though on the far side, waiting for if there's a push out from the breach. Don will look desperate for the smoke. Smoke's here in a bad position. If Emerge comes in as well for a pinch, we need to put this all pull off correctly. If not, and there it is. Kisson will jump out, and Zon will get 3 for the round. There's again the timing though, but Emerge will come by while he's not looking the right way, and he'll get the last kill on Kisson. Another win for Beaulo. Taking the 2nd attacker win on a CEO, of course. And it looks like the side of, even though Thatcher's banned, the defense is having a hard time. So it looks like people are having problems with frame and lag right now when it comes to the server. That's the pings are fine, but it seems like people are having issues anyway. I don't know what to switch to. Want to rehost to another server? As it's 2-2 rounds, it lost 2 rounds. They go back downstairs to army lockers. Or not army lockers. I said army lockers. No, I mean lockers and CCTV. My bad.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
So it seems like there are some server problems.
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
So it looks like they're looking to push into server as quick this time, as Imp will this time be trying to stop them. Imp round last time was destroyed immediately, but they still won the round on the defense. It's a good collapse onto the attackers. I'm seeing issues though. I keep seeing those things come up in the top right. It's really killing me. Oh, there you go. They're in servers at the moment, as Terra and Zon will jump right into servers to take it over, and a quick push from them as they know they need to push quickly to really bail out the utility. Right now there's 4 on site. It looks like maybe 1 is a roaming, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it'll be Toxic way upstairs, be roaming upstairs, and it looks, I'm not sure if they joined them. This looks like they're not joining them. They're thinking from last time there was no roamers, so thinking this time there's no roamers. Maybe misplayed by Beaulo if Toxic were to go for a good flank at the mid to late round. Coming a bit slow there. There's a minute 30 gone by. They still haven't gotten the wall open. They need to bait out the utility from the defenders, whether it be the smoke canisters or the C4. They really need to bait that out. Drone's still coming out. They're still droning out, make sure nobody else is roaming, because they know only, it seems like drone on only 4s on site. Canals come out right now as the plant will go down. Terra will push on to see to get a kill, but Kisson with a great shield. The SMG destroy Terra. And the smoke cannons come out, but there goes the C4. Too late to emergency though, as the plant does come down. Now it's a post-plant situation. Imp will get one onto Bros though. They're gonna push back and finish off the rest of these attackers. There's a first 3 kills for the defenders. Really solidify their win here if they can at least win out. But it is a post-plant situation, so they just need to wait and hold the angles for the attackers. Zon will get one onto JDW as a pre-fire from Imp will not make any shots on the Zon. Jaqueta get 2 so far at both Toxic and another. And it's coming out. Kissan will get one taken out as well by Jaqueta, but Jaqueta finally refragged by Imp, as now down to just Zon by himself. Zon with the pistol come out. They're trying to go for the kill, but Raph, no, finish him off with that S bearing 9. And that's another win for Ominous on the same site. It's not looking good though, as the only site they've been able to defend so far is downstairs in lockers and CCTV. If it keeps going like this, it may be a 3-3, which wouldn't be horrible, but it may be... Actually, well, no, it can't be 3-3. With 2 more rounds left, they can't go back to downstairs, so it would end up in a 2-4 if they cannot win another round. Because they've not been able to win CEO, and the other 2 sites would be Tellers and Archives, or Open Area and Kitchen, which aren't the best sites, but they are defendable, though, so let's see how they do on Tellers or all Archives. It was a good start for the attackers there. Again, like, they start out well, but they're not able to stay their foothold. They got the plant down, but it came at the cost of 2 attackers into a third. Again, with that flank as well, and it came out just the last 2 trying to stave off the rest of the defenders, and 2v4, and unfortunate they're not able to. Yeah, I don't know. Around West EU, people have good pings, but people are saying they're having issues with lag, so I'm not sure exactly what the issue is. Oh boy, those siege servers take. Well, it's funny, isn't there maintenance going on? I think today, but it's on Xbox and console. So it shouldn't affect PC though. I can't say anything about it. ESL standard is West EU by default. I really can't say much about that. So as we go to Tellers and Archives, the big thing about this site is upstairs vertical play. A lot of defenders will have to deal with. If they don't hold upstairs, they'll have to deal with the vertical play happens when you go hold upstairs, take upstairs. But as I say, that Toxic will be reinforcing upstairs though. There'll be 2 upstairs, be JDW and Toxic. Also, the attackers not really gonna bring a different lineup. They're gonna they'll switch out the IQ for the Ash though, and the defenders are gonna change out the Valkyrie for a Mute. Of course, Mute to deny information upstairs for them. Or on site, hard to say. I don't see where their Mute jammers are at, but looks like they're on the walls actually. The deny heart. This is for hard breach denial. Looks like instead they aren't bringing a Thatcher though, so they need the Twitch to destroy those mutes or the Mute jammers.
Activating drone.
Heavy damage coming from the west parking garage onto Toxic though. Toxic heavy damage from the west parking garage. Doesn't know if Terra knew they actually did damage or not, but he'll do some heavy damage there. There's a minute's gone by and not a lot of joining coming out, but not enough to really do anything. Big thing about seeing about when Beaulo is they aren't really joining anybody in. They're joining themselves for the, well, they're joining for the entire team, but they're not working on the information in tandem in real time. So a lot of this information they're gathering is stale, as they don't exactly know where the 2 defenders are at, JDW and Toxic. Terra's gonna push from main lobby though, throwing themselves in. Again, yeah, all this droning is very inefficient for when Beaulo. They're all droning themselves in, or they're droning all droning at once more than anything, and not really getting anything done or getting information, as a lot of them solo pushes too. At least have 2 come from below. We get to try to get a kill into the Imp though, but Imp will stave off and run away. Impatient comes out though, and Raph though is watching for him to come down as Kissan will get taken off main lobby. Terra pushing main lobby with another, as it looks like it's Terra and Bird's pushing for a Teller's take. Gonna open that wall, but it is muted, unfortunately. So with the wall muted and no Thatcher, they'll need a Twitch to do the job, or they'll need to take site. Only on site's gonna be Raph, unfortunately, so it may not be well for them. Or may not go well for the defenders here. Burns will push on to the Raph and finish him off. Imp will take it on to the Bros though in a trade then, as Rat gets to walk upstairs, finish off Imp and a refrag. And Terra will take another, and it's a win for the attacker, it seems like, as they've taken him all of the defenders. Toxic the last one left on low HP. Try to go for a flank, but not make the shots. Wherever position, Zon will finish him off, and that's another win for Beaulo. Alright guys, we go for rehost. We'll be rehosting at 3-2 for the attackers here. We'll be back in a quick second. Alright, my apologies. We are back after a rehost. See if these servers are better now or what. Here we go. Everything's ping is not that bad actually. So 2-3 scoreline so far. Still in the lead for when Beaulo. That round might be coming to just lag, but again, a lot of things just not working out in the for Ominous as they just got taken out on many different angles and a lot of gunfights not working out. Could have been lag, could have been an issue. I don't see any more symbols. Hopefully lag is gone. I hope to dear God there's no lag anymore, that players can play. We'll see what happens.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So we're gonna try Tellers and Archives for a second time for Ominous. Last time they had to be upstairs. They didn't really go for upstairs. They went from downstairs and took sight from below. They took straight 2v1 straight from main lobby into Tellers. Tried to open the wall up and then ended up just pushing on the point as only one person on site was Raph. Unfortunately, he got destroyed. And they're able to take site as the rest of the defenders tried to collapse on the site. We're taken out one by one as they collapse back on the site. Let's see if the defenders of Ominous can play a bit differently or just maybe react more to the fact that they had pushed so quickly into Tellers. But again, it was lag. Maybe the issue was they had a hard time playing because of lag. I don't see more symbols. I do see, actually, no, I see the exclamation marks on the right there. So I'm still afraid now. So again, they can be two upstairs to be Toxic and JDW. Switching off roles though, as Toxic last time was on the Jaeger and JDW I think was on the mute or the he was on the mute. So they switched roles actually. Interesting to see them switch roles like that and switch operators. As 2 is gonna push in, looks like they're gonna push for an upstairs take this time instead of just pushing right for site. Bros and Raqueta will push straight into stock in a quick push. Merns to be joining him in, so some great jump work from the side of and a great. Fantastic wall bang would take out JDW with a ping with the great droning of when Beaulo coming out here compared to the round before that. Toxic in the rotation will not see Bros done. Bros take him out as well and a double kill for the round. And at that point they've taken upstairs. 1 minute gone, both defenders taken out. Not looking good for the side of Ominous here as Tara will get one onto Kisson though. But he'll get immediately refragged by Raph and a great shot with the MP5 SD. And it's still coming down to 2v4 though. Not looking good for Ominous here. Not able to take out Bros. Raph will get deleted by Bros. And the triple kill and Raqueta will get one to Imp. And that's another round for when Beaulo. They'll end the half at 4-2. The round really coming down to the fact that the roamers were taken out within within the first minute, which was pretty efficient coming from the side of Beaulo. Again, that drone work though coming out a lot better from the previous rounds I've seen, maybe because it wasn't as much lag, but they were able to wall bang. I think it was Toxic, or it was either Toxic or it was JDW. No, it was Toxic. Yeah, Toxic had wall banged because of the ping from the drone, and then JDW being taken out in the rotation. Great round start for them, and again just collapsed on the site with the last 5 of them, and they will take the last 3, and a great round for them as we switch to the half. Now it will be Beaulo on defense, going to lock CCTV, and Ominous on attack.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Ominous will need to prove something different here. Maybe take lockers and CCTV from them at least once, as they weren't the side of when Beaulo weren't able to do that in 2 rounds they played against Ominous here. The operator pick from them is pretty similar. They're gonna bring a Mozzie though instead this time, rather than a, I guess, a Valkyrie or a U. They use the pest not only to deny information by taking drones, but also take drones and use them to the advantage for information. Hopefully they get, at least hopefully they get some. They put them in good, correct places to deny information and get past. We'll see. We'll see
10
what happens.
seconds left.
Again, they're gonna also bring the smoke and Echo
5
and
seconds left.
Kaid for the hatches, but for the C4 as well, and Echo for the planted island.
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
But on the side of Ominous, they're going to bring Gridlock though. Gridlock, a very versatile operator right now with both the M249 and the smokes, and also the tracks. So the tracks very helpful with holding sight, or at least denying, not denying, but hindering the roamers. As there are going to be roamers this time, it looks like Terra and Bros upstairs will be upstairs roaming. Mozzie and Jaeger. And that Mozzie, fantastic use of the shotgun to open patches and allow them to rotate. Mozzie's a fantastic operator as well. Gridlock and Mozzie making a fantastic place in Pro League competitive player now, having not only the great utilities of smoke or C4 or impacts. Actually, no, I don't have C4. He has the impacts. I think he's a C4 or barbed wire. But having the C4 is pretty fantastic on top of having fantastic guns of both operators. As Toxic and JW are pushing for main lobby already.
Pest deployed.
Also, the fantastic sight on the P10 Roni as well. As that's a nice sight, especially goes on FMG for smoke as well. It's fantastic to see. So using the C4 to create and rotate on the side of Terra, a bit of a waste there, I feel like, as they're going to be pushing from the side as that secondary shotgun come out from the Gridlock of Kisson though. And he'll open up the wall and create a sightline into CEO. Okay, he shot him Terra, finish up Kisson though as he gets a second one, downs the carrier. It'll be the thermite as Raph will go down 2. Bros again 2 of his own, one of his own though. He's looking for a second one though on the side of Bros. He'll take it onto Toxic, and Toxic goes their Maverick and their thermite though. Both Raph and Toxic taken out. Last one's gonna be JDW on their own, and not looking good for JDW here. It's Terra and Bros though just doing a fantastic job, but JDW are gonna refrag on Bros. Terra looking to finish it out, but no way. Rakieta coming from below on the smoke with the SMG-11, and another round for Beaulo again, coming down to a 5-2. They need one round to take at least 1 point. So again, yeah, those tracks, they do damage, they do 10 damage per tick if you're standing on a tracks, but they only hinder the opponent. They slow you down, they do damage, but they don't stop you. It's not like an air jab where it puts you on the floor, doesn't stop you in any sense. So again, you saw right there as Raph, or not Raph, you saw, was it, my bad, it was Rakieta come from below in the smoke with SMG-11, just walk up the stairs and taking damage but not stopping at all, still able to walk up the stairs and get that shot onto Jackal of JDW. Again, the tracks are nice, but they're still a bit weak, which is nice though. The situational, they're very situational. If you can deploy all 3 in a post-fight situation, it makes it very not impossible, but makes it very annoying for the defenders to try and make the way to retake the diffuser from the attackers. So having one downstairs, when Beaulo will go back upstairs, or will go to upstairs. CEO. And last time they were able to win this fight against the side of Ominous twice. Great picks and just overall being able to take territory that the defense can't allow to be taken, whether it be janitor or opening up and then allowing for the attackers to take office from the west side. Again, this is a lot of territory that you really can't allow the attackers to take, as it will just lead to you being pinched.
5 seconds to go.
Also, the defenders when Beaulo are going to bring out the Clash though. The Merns on that Clash will prove to be a much hindrance and much resistance that they might need to stop them from taking some of this territory. Again, also bringing the castle, of course, to hold the kitchen window so they can't shoot through West Lobby. And on that, it was a 6 pick from the gridlock onto a Zofia though for Kisson, as he'll be using that lifeline to open up things that can concuss opponents as need be. It'll be helpful for that clash as well. They can concuss the clash. They made a Capital though, surprisingly. Capital hasn't been used yet by either team, as him in that asphyxiation bolt may be really nice against the clash here. Kisson already pushed on to square though. You're looking to, he'll probably find a clash inside a janitor. Throw one of his impacts to destroy the, I guess, the barbed wire there. So he does use the concussion on the clash, but doesn't doesn't capitalize on the concussion of the clash to kill them or do damage to them, unfortunately. So that's what is interesting here. They open the top of the reinforcements to go for an impact trick, but no impact trick can come from the side of Beaulo as they open the top of it, maybe for C4s instead or for gas canisters. The clash will come out though to push and hinder the defenders. There's still one more impact and one more concussion for Kiss on here. His bros will be behind and actually in a roam game, as the side of Ominous is not roam at all.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Bros will not see a thermite walk up the stairs. Imp will get a first kill onto Zon though. Him coming from the side of Stock though. Take some damage from Terra there, but not enough. Didn't even know that's Terra though, and another kill. 2 kills so far for the attackers. Looking good for Ominous here as they'll push out. Raketa push out, get one onto Imp though. He'll look for another onto JW, but unfortunately he'll get another action JW, but Toxic will finish off a refrag. It's still 3v2 though, coming on 1 minute. It's still a lot of time for the attackers to go for a push. Refrag. Oh, there's the flank from Bros. The refrag on a Toxic. Emergence will look for one, putting down the shield as they have opened the site though. Raph trying to push onto the site through that breach hole he created, a 2v2. But Kisson will see the head of Bros in a fantastic shot and take him out. It'll drop from Emergence to go downstairs and then clash, but he's a 3 armor with that shield. It'll take him a while to come back to site. Kisson will look around as Raph will start to put the diffuser down. Raph is just sitting there, but no, Raph has now fallen off the game, unfortunately. And now it's a 1v1 with Kisson versus Emergence. Diffuser's down inside of sight. Kisson's looking to finish it. He'll see the clash. He does not have any more. Doesn't have any more concussions to deal with the clash. He'll just push the clash to try to for a kill. 5 seconds to go though. The clash will win this out, it seems like though. 2 seconds to go. He just need to bring it out. He'll go for the kill, but no. Unfortunately, time has run out, and one Beaulo will win that round out, as that was just timing of, yeah. I can't say much about that. That was in the round for Ominous, and unfortunately, there's been a disconnect. So we're going to roast, guys. We'll be back in a second. Real quick. My apologies. Alright, we're back again for the second time after a second rehost. 6-2 in the favor of Beaulo. The Beaulo has already secured 1 point. And the side of Ominous needs 4 more rounds to secure another point, but it's gonna be a draw or a win for Beaulo. It can't be anything else. As we start the next round, we're going to Teller's Archives as they've won 2 rounds in a row for one Beaulo, so they have to play their tertiary site of Teller's Archives now. Again, pulling that Mozzie out, but this time they're going to pull the Pulse instead rather than a Mute. But I say that they're just going to, or a Clash rather. They're going to they're going to 6-pick off of the Pulse onto a Bandit. Force for Teller's Archives to keep that wall open, just like they did to Ominous. They're expecting them maybe to do the same thing where they rushed Teller's office and opened the wall. But we'll see what happens.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So for here, again, upstairs is going to be most important here for taking upstairs. Make sure that roamers don't get taken out so quickly, that you don't have any vertical pressure on the defenders on site. That's awful true if the defenders can defend themselves from being or just onslaughted by the attackers.
10 seconds left.
This last time when Beaulo just pushed site and killed the defenders that first round Tellers. But they're bringing the banner around to deny that, and there's no Thatcher, so that they can't just open that wall as they would like, since Thatcher is not available and been banned out. So it looks like we're gonna have early start here as we have the urns on that Valkyrie inside of open area kitchen, but it looks like they're actually gonna go upstairs. The 2 upstairs is actually gonna be 1 upstairs only. It'd be Terra, actually Terra and Bros again on that roam game. They worked so well in the roam game when they played downstairs, able to take out pretty much all the attackers, or at least all but 1 on their roam game. So see how they do this time. Imp is already out there. Bros takes some heavy damage though, and Imp will take some pre-fire back and heavy damage as well. That's a good start for one side, I guess. Not really. But JD did get a first kill on a Terra though, as he walks through projector. Or not through projector by stock, and Imp gets another one to Bros though. It's a great start for Ominous for this round. They're looking to take it back. Get a scan out onto another. As Kessler got ones on Raketa though. That's another good kill for the side of Ominous, and they're just on the ball for this round. As there was emergency well to JW for JW gets 2 for the round.
Attackers have located
And Ominous are just on fire coming back from the rehost. Zon will be the last one alive inside Tellers, and he's scared now as the ceiling will be opened up by the defender of the attackers. He'll see Imp and not be able to do any damage to him. Some pre-fire comes out onto the barricaded window onto the Zon, and he's scared for his life. As the attackers are now just collapsing. 1v5. Can he do it? He'll take 1 onto JDW. Plan was set to go down by Raph in the corner. The pre-fires come out to deny him access. C4 comes out, but no, he'll be upstairs control. That will be his doom as Imp will finish him off. And another win for Ominous. Take the 3rd win of the game. 3rd round win of the game. On to round 10 as Ominous are looking to bring it back. They need 3 more round wins to bring it to a tie. We go back downstairs to lockers and CCTV, which again the roamers last time for Terra and Bros just were able to stop Ominous in their tracks as they tried to take them out upstairs. We'll see if this time they try to do roam clear again, or if they maybe just go straight for sight. And Terra bringing that Ella this time out. As you've seen, Ella played on the blue stairs, the server stairs. In times they'll put a shield at the door. They'll put the Grisma on the wall, and then put the ADSs along with Ella's shotgun of the FO12 and just destroy anybody that walks through the door, jumps through over the green or the deployable shield. They put one there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
We'll see if they employ that strategy here for the defenders of Beaulo. Let's see if Terra has it actually too. Terra is, yes, running the FO12, the shotgun. They're going to reinforce the hash. It looks like they're going to play inside of servers. Play very aggressive this time. Make sure they can stop the attackers from taking servers quickly like they did on their attack. The Bros be on the A. You're gonna wonder if he's going to roam. I wonder if they're gonna maybe pull back this time, as the roam last time did work really well, and they want to change up the strategy. Bros, of course, put the ADSs on the wall there, and Terra will put the Grismot and the deployable shield. Play on server stairs.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
They are bringing a lot of operators. Are bringing at least the Zofia to deal with that, maybe to use the impact to destroy it, but they are the ADSs there, so to destroy it, they get rid of the ADSs as well. And there's no Thatcher, making it that much more difficult. There's nobody roaming though, so they'll be efficiently drone out upstairs to make sure nobody's upstairs. Looks like JW's gonna know no drones and just walk through sight and start the pre-fire, expecting Terra and Bros to be up here like last time, as they are not though. It will get one ping at least. Looks like it sounds like a ping came out from Toxic onto Echo, who's on site, so that ping is pretty useless. You know, he's inside a vault way downstairs. Drone jumps onto the Kaid hatch and gets destroyed. Unfortunately, the hatch will be opened up into servers though, so now Terra is in a bit of a pinch. Hopefully they'll at least be able to see if they can get any kills before being taken out by the attackers. Bros is in there as well though, so he at least has some kind of support, but not a lot. He'll support if they try to push for the bottom of server stairs. At this point, minute and 30 gone by. They're starting to run out of time to do this, as they not only need to get into servers and open the wall, but also bait out the utility, as there releases a C4, some smokes, and the yokais to deal with. So they'll throw out to get rid of the ADSs. They'll go to destroy, but how many ADSs are there? We don't know. They'll destroy the hatch and they'll go for a push. Inpush trying to get a push. So FO12 will get that two of them with Terra as they push right into the jaws of Terra. And again, it's not exactly the best way to do it there, as they've now lost two operators, both Zofia and IQ, and then I'll do it. They'll get a third. Terra destroy Raph, and not looking for ominous here. Looks like JW and Toxic last one's left. Toxic gets taken down, and Terra with a quad kill. Terra tries to go for an ace, but unfortunately gets denied the ace, and now it's just JW at no HP trying to go for a 1v4 at 25 HP. F the ace. F the ace indeed. Bros will look to get the last kill, and he will on the JW, and that is game. GG's to win Beaulo for that win against Ominous. So guys, we'll have another game coming up soon. I guess we'll go to a break and get them in here, as our next game will be, let's see, who is it? Let's see who the next game is. Next game is Fixtures. Where's Fixtures? Next game is gonna be Nameless versus Nightmare Esports at right now. Apparently it's supposed to be right now, but this game take a while. I can't even record this because the numbers don't make any sense anyway, because it rehosts it twice. GG's.
Good day.
Alright guys, we'll go to a quick break and we'll get the next guys in here, so we'll be right back. All right, welcome everybody to our second match of the day. We have a third going after this, but it'll be Astro versus Obtained Esports on border, with Astro on defense first and Obtained offense. We start up in a quick second, just to make some changes to the overlay, but we'll see the bands right there. All right. And we're ready to go, guys. Here we go. Border. Astro on defense and Obtained Esports on offense first. Roll the bands. Astro banned first and last, and Obtained Esports will ban second and third. Let's see what they start with. This is border, so it'll be interesting to see maybe something about rumor based, maybe Heartbreacher. It is Heartbreacher based. It'll be Thermite first. Getting rid of Thermite, making it harder for people to get into sight. If with Thatcher next, would be definitely a defense side of the game to get rid of Thatcher as well. But we'll see what Obtained Esports is banning next. They're gonna be Nomad. You can get rid of those air jabs and make roaming a lot easier, or at least you won't have to worry about being put on your butt with an air jab. Next ban from obtained, the first defense ban will be Echo. No more yokais, no more plant denial, no more disorientation from those invisible drones. This last one from Astro is going to be Mirror, of course, because a border mirror is pretty powerful. Definitely a lot easier to use her border. That's the ban phase. Those are your 4 bans. We start out with Obtain Esports. Probably need to take first upstairs. We'll see though from Astro where they want to defend first. If they're gonna throw a, nope, they're gonna stick with the normal. Go army lockers and archives, and so the attackers will need to take a lot of territory off the side of the defenders, whether it be east stairs, office, or they go for CCTV and break room, and they go for a west wall take. Do be sure that though they only have 1 heart breacher or 2, all 2 technically. They have Maverick and Habana to work with. It'll be a bit harder to open up enough to get into sight. I wonder if they'll be bandit tracking on the side of the defenders with Astro, bringing that bandit along, or if they'll just put the bandit batteries there and use it as a roamer. Of course, since Echo is banned out, they can bring Maestro as well to bring Evil Eyes and the Alda. They're both bringing the mute and the bandit though, so to me the mute's gonna be more for information denial, while bandit is going to be for the heart breach denial. Oh, Jaeger, of course, there's ADSs and a castle coming out to at least hinder the attackers and make it harder for them to push into certain areas or on the site, depending where they put it. So seeing as they're reinforcing a lot into office, looks like they're going to play into office and play in fountain. And it looks like they're going to play mostly on site, as I did castle off that big door leading into office. Looks like nobody's going to be really roaming outside of the norm of office. It's definitely a very turtle kind of way for it, but they are holding at least for office. It's a lot of resources put into office for the side of Astro here. There's not a lot of resources put on the west side except for the bandit and maybe the Evil Eye and an ADS. So it seems like it would be to play here to push more for the west side, but we'll see what the attackers of Obtain Esports do. So a lot of drones coming out from Obtain Esports. You see a lot of drones coming out. They're going to make sure that nobody's around, as Glad is going to push straight into break room and CCTV. Ping like. Gladys' ping just spiked there. I saw him lagging myself. Damn. So right now there are no roamers, but there is the hatch open into workshop, so there could be a roamer. That comes out with package. Will take out maybe a bandit battery of 2, but he's still sitting there. Be the Buck's job of Dean to go from below. He'll open up half wall first, and the Maestro will take him out though. Adam with the first great kill onto Dean. There goes your Buck. That's one more operator that they have less to deal with when it comes to bandit tricking here for WeChat. Riley will be the second one to try for it though. At least put a claymore just in case there's a run out on ventilation, as he goes for maybe a jump onto sandwich window, but no, he's not gonna do that at all. This is gonna be a bit painful. They put a lot of resources onto the office side for the defenders, and they have the bandit of WeChat also bandit tricking successfully now. Now bandit's been taken out. They'll need to somehow a way to stop WeChat from bandit tricking there. They're gonna push for this west wall, and of course they're gonna try and rotate toward the office to see how they can take that, but it is severely reinforced. There's quite a lot of defenders holding it as well.
Loading mag.
Reshard be used to open up the door, open up to get rid of that castle barricade. Let's peek into sight. It'll take some heavy damage though from the castle sitting inside a fountain. With the 55 seconds to go, the defense has really been able to hinder the approach of the attackers, and time is starting to run out. This package will go below, and last minute left, he's walking below to try and find something. And esports are gonna really stall out. Adam getting another kill into Riley though. That's two for Adam so far. That Maestro takes some tippy shots from someone coming out onto 90. It'll be Jaeger pushing back into CCTV. He'll take out one. WeChat will get 2 actually. Bandit actually. Bandit taking 2 of WeChat walking into this break room with CCTV. It's coming down to the last 13 seconds. Last one's gonna be Package. The Package take 1 into Prince, but be killed immediately by Adam. Adam with a 3K that round, and it's a great round for Astro. Again, it's the defense side a bit though, because it is upstairs for Army lockers or Army archives. So I was unexpected to see them lose or win that really. But still, a fantastic hold though. They had only lost one person at the end there, and just the great amount of hindrance they put the attackers, and especially not having that thermite, losing that buck early on was definitely something that really stalled out the attackers there. They really didn't have any way to stop WeChat from ban tricking. At that point, having lost the buck, they didn't try anything else. They tried to go for office, but they saw how well defended office was, and yep, it just came to end of that point. So we'll see them go downstairs to the ventilation workshop. This would be the defensive Astro needs to hold upstairs as well, just like they did before the last round. They'll need to hold upstairs inside of Armory. Make sure there's no vertical pressure. At least hold it for most of the round to make sure that that vertical pressure doesn't come into play and the attackers can't just open up the entire roof above them and just shoot fish in a barrel.
Bomb located by attackers.
So again, they bring in the castle, it's just hit them as much as possible. It looks like WeChat will try to ban trick again on the Army wall upstairs. And you're gonna have also the Jaeger playing there as well upstairs with them, and Maestro of course, and also of course the smoke for the plant denial.
5 seconds left.
On the side of the attack though, they're gonna bring in Twitch this time actually instead of the Thatcher. They're gonna bring in Twitch as well and lose out at EMPs, even though they might need that against for the bandit. We'll see. Ladies pushing gun straight into right for CCTV or break them, or pushing straight for all. If the Twitch drone from package come into sight, it looks like they're trying to push into Armory to stop the bandit. We'll see if they'll be successful in walking in. As now the door's been opened up into Armory, package come around with a Twitch drone to deal with it, but immediately shot out. That's one Twitch drone, or two, maybe two gone at this point. Hard to say. Looks like maybe two. Ooh, was it two? It was not only one actually. So that was the first one. Still, a bit of a waste though. Glad he's pushed into CCTV and break room. They're taking control of upstairs when it comes to break room and CCTV. At this point, with a minute gone, they haven't done much. They've droned out, at least they figured out where they need to take and where people are. That being the Jaeger and the WeChat on the bandit. AOD, Shion, and WeChat upstairs. They know they're upstairs, but they didn't make a push for it. They gotta figure something out here. Opening into fountain. As looking to be a really slow push as time is really running out for the attackers. A minute and 30 left on the clock. They got a drone. From below though, good drop down by his friendlies. Interesting. As WeChat now is by himself upstairs. They've wasted a minute and a half though, so at least the hindrance has gone by. He'll get a kill though. WeChat will get one for his troubles. Taking out Dean on the sledge. He'll go for another down glide, not finish him off though. He'll go for a C4 to try and finish up, but unfortunately it did not work as he wanted to. He gets smoked out by also his friendly on the smoke of PG. He'll go for another as Riley walks in with not a real clue where he is. He'll get a double kill. He'll go for 3, go for 4. WeChat 4K again. I've seen before from WeChat. He'll take out the one they try to pick him up. Now last one will be package again by himself inside a small office. Scared alone as behind him will be Bandit. We'll see him through the little opening he made. He'll get finished off though. WeChat will finally get refragged, but PG will walk up the stairs, Obedo, and finish him off with SB11. Another round for Astro, taking down to his ventilation workshop. Seem all but dominant so far, but it can easily change the other way as we go to the tertiary site for Astro. Tertiary site of custom inspections and supply room. This one will lead heavily on holding upstairs inside of CCTV or security and break room upstairs. We're going to see a switch of roles as WeChat will jump off the bandit and jump onto the Valkyrie, and Adam will take the bandit this time actually, as they're not going to have a Maestro on the board. And they're going to actually leave out the plant denial of smoke as well and bring a mute, 6-pick the mute, as Riley will 6-pick off of the Maverick onto a Monty. So we'll see the push here. They're really going to make sure they push well and take upstairs quickly, it seems like, for Obtain Esports.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Adam here will be ban tricking for detention to make sure detention isn't breaking. As you see, the big angles for the site are detention to the southwest or the bottom left there where Adam is reinforcing, and then the right into Passport. Passport isn't that big of a deal to be opened up, but if they open up both Passport and Detention, it can lead to a pinch, which is very painful for the defenders. And then upstairs, of course, side of security and break room, they'll need least to patrol, make sure nobody takes. At least hinder, again, just like Armory, make sure they hinder for most of the time. As WeChat actually is going to reinforce an Armory and try and hold security from Armory, it seems like. Interesting enough, it's interesting.
5 seconds remaining.
PGB up there. Let's have to open up the wall. And looks like they're going to open up, just like they do with Mirror before, they can open up the wall so you can see into security. So the sole roamer upstairs inside of security will be AOD Xion, all by himself, waiting for the attackers to push in. WeChat is close by, but not close enough to really help out. Package is Twitch node. He deleted immediately, but Cabby's still around, droning him out. They'll jump down actually into small office and leave, and now security is all but clear except for WeChat on that Valk inside of half, or inside of Armory. So interesting enough, they've seemed to have surrendered upstairs to the attackers. As now Riley is pushed in, and WeChat looking to maybe run out and kill somebody, as he has an open wall and being jackal tracked as well as Inox playing powerful role to deal with WeChat. So with a minute gone, they've taken upstairs, they've opened up the hatch, and it's looking bad here for the defenders. Astro, as they've taken quite a bit of it, and Rally Hero pushed to deal with WeChat upstairs. C4 comes out, does not do any damage to anybody. It's kind of a waste actually. It will open a rotation though, but not good enough, as the Riley will get aggressive there and do some damage. WeChat then finally finished off by Dean, and a roamer taking out, and upstairs hold taken for Obtain Esports. This is not looking good for Astro. Now they're open to the floor and start to create as many holes as possible to find the defenders. Thomas in a really painful position right there, sitting right by the window, looking to get a kill on anybody pushing in through the window, but the upstairs hold isn't taken, so they might be able to see him upstairs. They get a kill for Package. The Package get a second one onto Adam, and there goes your Bandit. This looks like the wall may have been opened up into detention. It has been actually. Maybe I can't tell actually. Oh no, it's from upstairs. He'll take him up from upstairs. As Thomas will kill Riley again from that window play. And there goes your Monty. It's a good, great trade there, or great refrag from Thomas. A trade there from Thomas there. And upstairs though, Package will get another on Thomas. And it's a double kill from Package so far. And yeah, that upstairs hold proving to be also hold. But oh, AOD coming back from behind. He'll go for one. He'll take out another. Look to take another, but he won't be able to kill him. But he'll take out the pistol actually. AOD Cabby jumps out, trying to take out AOD, but poor move, as now the diffuser is down outside. This is all looking good for the attackers, but the diffuser now in the hold of the defenders. They'll jump out, and AOD won't make the shots. Unfortunately, as the diffuser now, the attackers are taking the diffuser back. Nino tries to put it down. PG will come back around to try and stop him. Package will get one AOD though, but no, Package get the last one. It's a 4K for Package for this round, as attackers Obtain Esports to win their first attacking round. The F2 doing so much work. Now 3 rounds are gone by. Let's head back on the mirror screen. So we're going back to Army Lockers. As 3 rounds have gone by, they can go back to their first site.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Well, they're bringing pretty much the same lamp this time, making sure that it's like that. So we'll be going back upstairs, and they're bringing pretty much the same lamp on the defender side to hinder the attackers again and make sure they can't make any traction from the taking site.
insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Deploying ADS. Camera ready.
This time, they're really gonna need to have that buck not get killed, but actually not bringing the buck this time. So there's no real underlying vertical pressure unless they use the Via instead, or maybe the secondary shotgun of Jackal to stop this bandit from band tricking. They have the Monty though, so the Monty could push through the door to stop it, but it'll be interesting to see what they do here with Riley. As we're looking to maybe do an office push instead with Riley. Pushing right to the door. Well, that'll be opened up and Riley's have to push in, or at least stare at the castle of Thomas.
Firing charge. Lights out.
Capturing some here.
Looks like, yeah, looks like it's gonna be east side push. They're pushing straight, losing quite a bit of resources on the east wall, on the east side. They're taking out both castle barricades for the door into office and also the window as well. It's surprising that Cabby isn't going around to take out open up the office wall as well. PG's taking quite a bit of damage in that fight. Monty gets aggressive, trying to take some damage on Thomas, and he does heavy damage on Thomas. Thomas and PG in office are both low. PG's also being Jackal tracked. All right, into the Thatcher of package be taken out, and now it's a 4v5, looking better for Obtained Esports here. Now they're adapting and they're looking to take office this time instead.
Drones ready.
A bomb has been located.
At this point, coming down to last minute, the attackers. Cabby will take one on Thomas though, and now it's a 3v5. It's still looking a bit tight though, as time is running out. 50 seconds to go. Riley and the Monty proving to be a big help here, taking his now track Jaeger. Drops down into workshop. Gladys here looking to go for a flank, but there is the bandit still. WeChat waiting in small office. Riley's in, and so is Cabby. They could go for a plant, but no. There goes WeChat. Will take out Riley, and the fuse is on the ground. WeChat will get another into Gladys, though. And then Adam will get one onto package, and it's looking for a great retry for WeChat. Gonna get a double kill at the end with a C4 there. Going for 4K again for WeChat. WeChat is just on a roll, and a fantastic C4 throw to end the round. As Astro looking bad to start on that round, but the clutch coming from WeChat to just take it back as they'll go to the second side of Ventilation Workshop, and Astro looking dominant on this defense here. Losing out the tertiary sites, of course, seems to be the norm, but holding their primary sites so well. Looks like they're going to drop the Monty and bring the Sledge back. You're gonna drop the IQ as well and bring the Ash. They attacked Ventilation Workshop. Last time they did this site, they weren't able to take upstairs and were just stopped by the roamers. They're very well done on the roamer side. WeChat just getting a 4K and destroying them that round. WeChat this time will be on the Kaid rather than the bandit though, wearing that nice cowboy hat. WeChat will hopefully say to the attackers, "You've did your last haul." And I have known of a good accent, so maybe I didn't do that right. My apologies.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Pretty standard reinforcements come from the defense here. AOD Xion was holding last time with WeChat that time, but he did drop down as they pushed. They had wasted a minute and a half as the attackers did take a while to drone it efficiently and know where to push from. That's gonna be 3 up there actually. PG will also join him upstairs. At least for the moment, he may drop down in a moment, but he'll at least hold upstairs You're throwing those cameras onto the light pole there to get a good angle onto Riley, who's also by the bus. PG Prince will also drop down. Looks like PG will drop down at that point. And Dean and Riley looking to take upstairs, office side, and maybe even the AC window as well. Minute gone by, and yeah, Obtain Esports a bit slow on the uptake when it comes to droning and taking territory. As I finally drone on AOD Xion, but they still haven't taken much territory. Laddies is inside a break room. That's really about it. Again, joining your operators in and making sure they push in quickly is a very big thing about attacking. The more time you waste, the harder it is, and the more of a rush you become into, as this next minute will be crucial. Looks like they're taking office, and Dean will be looking for this Jaeger inside of Archives. We won't see him as AOD Xion has moved to this point. He moved back downstairs. The only person upstairs will be WeChat by himself in a small office, using that AUG rather than TCSG. Being slowly pinched out though. This is a good pinch coming. They're going to do it correctly, but WeChat sees it or hears them all coming and drops down. Package get first kill on Adam though. From above as well, C4 rains out but does not kill anybody. Wasted C4 from the side of Astro. At this point, they've taken control with a minute left, so they did hinder him at least, though. They did not hinder him enough where they still be able to open the floor and be able to get some kills. AOD Xion run away and take some heavy damage as the floor has been totally opened up in bathroom. Or the ceiling, my bad. The ceiling's been totally opened up in bathroom. They'll see one, but not be able to get a kill at all. WeChat playing with fire as he sees the attackers opening up the roof, but Riley will get a one. He'll drop down, but immediately be downed. And we're getting finish off the kill for WeChat. It's 3v4 at this point. WeChat get another bank to 3v3 though. Equate the manpower 2 for WeChat so far. And time is running out for the attackers. They need to go for a push. They need to go for a plant. A tabby will get one to AOD Xion. Time is starting to run out, but it's looking good for the attackers still. 14 seconds. Packers drop down. Doesn't even know exactly what to do here. Cabby will get one and get killed by Thomas. Glad to get killed by Thomas. The refrag by Cabby. Thomas will get last one on site as they go for the plant. WeChat will try to finish it out, but no. Package will finish him off, and that's another win for Obtain Esports, giving them 2 as we go to the last round of this half. The sound in the background is like a droid dying. So they were not able to hold Ventilation Workshop this round, which is a great win for Obtain Esports. And they're going to try Ventilation Workshop for a second time on the side of Astro. They could tie us up at 3-3, would definitely be a great boon to Obtain Esports to have finish this half at 3-3 rather than finishing off at 4-2, as it seems that way. So no real change, no big change coming from the defenders, except for now they're bringing the Doc instead of the Bandit. It looks like they changed some roles around, as it looks like WeChat this time will be on, oh not WeChat, WeChat's gonna be on the Valkyrie this time instead, rather than the Kaid. They're not gonna bring any hard breach denial this time. They're not gonna care if they open the walls when it comes to upstairs. PG on the dock that time to bring in another ACOG rather than just the Maestro to deal with the attackers. Last time the attackers were able to take upstairs, not the most efficiently way, but still with enough time to deal with the defenders and open up the floor enough to get enough picks and finish the round out. This time the defenders will have to hold on longer this time, or get some picks as well, get some refrags. PG Prince here starting it early, trying to get some shots on a Dean at the rappel. Slight angle to Archives, and around the corner This Prince is looking to peek again, maybe? Hard to say. At this point, no, and it's just looking to be a minute gone by. The attackers a little more faster time of taking break room and security. Package looking to be on that flank watch, and Gladius maybe pushing into armory or office. Dean will open right in the office. Gladius will get droned in. Prince will take some heavy damage though as he's downed. He'll get back up from because he's docked with that stim pistol. He's been droned down. They still know he's there. Some pre-fires come through the wall. Barely get away with his life because he's docked, which is good for the defense. They'll see one onto Thatcher, but not make the shot. But through the wall, he will onto Package. There goes your Thatcher.
Thermal breach in position. Going live.
Because he went to Habana as well, but Habana, Cabby will take him out though, and there goes your dock and a equation getting a refrag. Last one will be WeChat upstairs though. And AOD Shion. WeChat takes some heavy damage from the east balcony, runs right by the Habana. AOD Shion will sit right by Metal.
Hold activated.
He will walk to get some shots through the wall, but not get any on him. He'll get killed by AOD Shion on that Metal over there. AOD Shion get two actually on that. Up onto that desk as Gladius will take out WeChat though. Should have heard the drop. Heard AOD drop from that desk. Try to go for a wall bang, but no. AOD Shion will jump down the hatch and save his life. It's 3v2, looking to be a win for the defenders. But no, Riley from above will take out AOD Shion.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
A great refrag. 25 seconds left. Thomas here looking to stop them as they push through onto site and go for a last
15 seconds remaining.
15-second push. A pre-fire and get one though. He'll get Thomas will get Gladius in a great pre-fire as Riley will walk in, but Riley will not be able to get a kill, and Thomas will finish it out. Astro take their 4th win on defense, ending the half at 4-2. We'll see how they do on their attacking half. So it was a good start for Obtained. They didn't make a lot of casualties though, so ending at 2-2. They took a lot of casualties, winning it, but at least able to equate the manpower. But big thing was just time. They only had 15 seconds left to go for a plant, and it's not enough time to go for a plant there. It did seem like a bit of lacking droning too, as they did not see AOD Shion on that desk, and a lack of communication at the right moment to tell the person walking through metal detector they were at that desk as well. Definitely not taking that dock out the first time was definitely an issue as well. They're down the dock, but the dock was able to get back up, and they droned him out too, but no more shots coming to the wall to finish him off though, unfortunately. If they had finished up dock 2, he would be able to take out the Thatcher of Package that time. Definitely some interesting mistakes coming from both teams. So as we go to the next half, we have Obtained Esports on defense. Of course, starting upstairs inside of Armory and Archives, but looks like they're going to open up into 90 and make a more extended hold compared to the side of Astro. They're reinforcing 90. They're also opening up as Package seems to be lagging out. Package, you did? You good, Package? Your ping was specking there for a second there, boy. And it looks like they were actually going to leave the west balcony wall open, interestingly enough, and they're going to hold it from CCTV. Numbers seem to be laggy again. Not getting as many signals on my side, but Dean was taking heavy damage to start out the round. Looks like he was trying to peek from break room, unfortunately. Prince there is losing definitely having some issue with this ISP as the wall shots come out the down Dean, but they don't know for sure. That was some lucky wall shots coming from the side of PG to down Dean, but not finish him off. Dean will be picked up with 20 HP, unfortunately. He's now pretty much almost out of the game as 1 shot or 2 shots will finish him off. This is a very ambitious hold right here. They have reinforced 1 wall on the CCTV and 1 wall on the armory wall here, and they're gonna peek out when they can. Riley trying to use that SMG-11. Glad here looking for the opportunity to strike. The 6-station bolt comes out and they droned him out well, and they does some heavy damage to him. Glad taking some heavy damage from the 6-station bolt. We'll have to back off from this point. Package is still inside of CCTV. He'll be able to deal with this capital coming around the corner. He'll get the win as he gets a headshot into PG, but also you're lagging hardcore packaging. Seriously. D will get a refrag on Tom, or get a trade on the Thomas though. That's to get trade another kill for the side of the defense. Even though they're low in HP, still some great shots. D will run out, get finished off by AOD Shion on a refrag, and at least someone get another kill and trade off some more. Still 4v3 in the favor of the defenders though. As this look to be another win, another Maestro looking to break room, looking to get another kill. Moving, roaming Maestro. That's definitely not the usual. WeChat will finish off package though, and there goes your Maestro. Bring it back to a 3-3. 51 seconds to go for the attackers. Stalling out quite a bit for the attackers that they need to go for a push onto site. Smoke is going to be there as well as the mute on site looking to stop them. C4 in hand, smoke canisters ready to go. C4 rains out. It does not go off. As WeChat's able to get it, take out the C4, and gets killed by WeChat. Riley being down. Last one's gonna be on site is gonna be the smoke with that shotgun though. He takes out Adam. He's trying to go for a plant. AOD Shion 2 so far. They can go for a plant. Glad he's come back to point. He'll get one. He's looking to get a second, but no. AOD Shion with the 180 will take him out. Able to take a 5th win on their belt for the side of Astro. So Obtain Esports have to try another go at Army and Archives. That was a very close round, some great trades back for them, but unfortunately the C4 not going off for Riley, and then WeChat able to finish off the smoke as well. Then all down to the Legion. Gladdies, unfortunately. It was a very close round. Just again, that beginning roam play did not work out for, well, that came up both teams were able to pick out some, basically equate each other in the end anyway.
And defuse as many bombs as they can.
Not going in anyone's favor, but coming down to the last 20 seconds of just good gunplay from both teams. It's good team play. Unfortunate that the Mute throwing the C4 did not even have him covering him if somebody pushed him on half wall. He was looking to do that C4 throw onto WeChat coming through the door. He threw the C4, not able to get off in time as WeChat with some great reflexes to kill this, destroy the C4. And the smoke waiting in small office was not able to cover him as WeChat rushed him at that point. Maybe it would have been nice if Legion was there to stop that rush from WeChat. But again, retrospect, hindsight is 2020.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Still crazy how AOD Shion was able to make that 180 play onto that Legion though, right there. Legion looked like he had that at the end there. Gladys looked like he was able to get that last 2 kills, but damn AOD Shion, what the? WeChat taking heavy damage. Actually, no, WeChat no damage. That was a spectator glitch. We get no HP for a second there. WeChat will step onto a goose, so Gladys knows that WeChat is outside the door, and they hear the clanking and clacking of the shield. Adam this time, they're gonna bring out the Monty and the Blackbeard though. Adam on the Blackbeard peeking the AC window. Looking to finish this all out and at least get the 1 point on that 6th round. But again, the roaming play from Obtain Esports is pretty ambitious, and they're really trying to be aggressive. It is quite a bit of a lot of different pushes coming from the side of Astro though, as they're pushing for a lot of angles, but looks like they're going north now. finally get back together and go for an east push. They've joined out enough, figured out that there's less people on the east side in office. Let's get push for.
Stay close.
Use a secondary shotgun as they don't really have any soft breach to open it up and get into office. Adam's gonna hold and rotate in the office on the AC window with Blackbeard. It's a good roll and definitely a good pick for the Astro here. Package is gonna leave as they're opening up the wall into Fountain. He throws off there, falls off of Fountain and walks down middle stairs. Maybe go for a flank, which is definitely an interesting thought from a Maestro.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
WeChat pushing in fast. Already in Fountain, finds nobody's there.
Disabling electronics.
Team will get a first kill onto Thomas though. First get killed for the round. Looking good for Obtain Esports here.
Throwing stuff.
Guys will impact himself, then impact the wall to look for somebody. Out of office. Be Jackal. Take some shots, but Prince will get the next kill into Dean though in a ring frag. At this point, looks like they're going for a plant as WeChat has now got it off. He'll kill Cabby though, as Cabby is trying to throw the impact at, or throw the toxic babe. Plant diffuser has been down. Riley getting killed, and PG Prince come from behind though.
Bomb has been located.
Or came from below actually. Gladius will come back to try and go for a push
Defender has left the
from
area
our
of
office
operation.
where they wouldn't expect it. Packers get one on WeChat, taking out the Maestro, but Adam flying down to Gladius. Packers get a refrag onto Adam. It's coming out of just AOD.
Attackers need to
Right
protect
outside
the
of
diffuser.
AC. He doesn't have a Zach's view on the bomb though, or the diffuser. He'll get jumped right through and get killed by Riley. It's another win for Obtained Esports, taking their third round of the game. Looking to come back on their
Bomb
defense.
diffuser disabled by defenders. Defenders win.
So having finally won upstairs and go downstairs ventilation workshop. 2 more rounds to tie it up. Astro needs 1 round to take the 1 point at least in a tie. But are looking to be a match point at that point. Match point at that time. So ventilation workshop for the side of Obtain Esports. They need to do what they did previously when they won that site finally, is just push upstairs as quick as possible and take out the roamers. Bring out that soft breach and open up the floor. Side of Armory. Guys will pick 6-pick off Vigil onto a castle instead. Looking to be a different play, but looks like they're going to make sure it's pretty much very similar to what Astro did on their defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
The Obtain Esports are looking to not hold archives at all, as that's what Astro did, is they reinforced archives and made sure that they get hold archives before holding Armory. Obtain Esports are looking to just hold Armory in itself by reinforcing those walls. Right here looking to both mute the walls but also deny information onto Armory with those mute jammers.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Camera activated.
There's be 2 upstairs, be Riley and Dean, be the roamers upstairs, holding on long as possible. The last 3 be downstairs, maybe Maestro roaming again a package, or looking to actually pick up the Evil Eye actually.
See you on the other side.
Looks like a failed attempt at an X-Kairos, as only 3 of them made onto the wall and the other 3 did not. WeChat looking to push or to destroy the mute. Thatcher come out though and destroy it. So now the X-Kairos comes off.
A really big fucking.
We're looking to find Riley behind half wall. One's gonna be on the half the sandwich window. It'll be Dean taking some heavy damage from someone on half wall. Looks like it's gonna be Thomas though. C4 rains out. Looking to get somebody. Will get WeChat though. Fantastic one has jumped through. Sandwich? No. It looks like he's trying to find someone to sandwich. Hey, when it comes out and the ADS saves his life. But it looks like he's being pushed by the Buck. Buck will get down though. As now Riley will take out AOD Shion. Looking to get the last person down, but Adam will get the refrag on Riley.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
With a flurry of 2 kills from each side, there will be a 3v3 at the minute half point pretty much. And they have about 20-45 seconds to really just open up the wall, open the open the floor, just play with the attackers and make them move around. And having the Buck still alive will prove very helpful for the attackers here at the skeleton key.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Roaming Maestro again. Packers will get a fantastic headshot onto PG. He was low in HP though, so it didn't take much to kill him. Adam will get a trade onto Cabby though. 2v2 with 40 seconds to go. Last one's gonna be Gladdy on site. He's inside the bathroom, so nobody's actually holding on to B site at all. Package will run back to customs to try and find out or get an angle on to B site. Guys will come back as well, and they're starting to collapse onto the 2 last attackers. Adam will stay upstairs the whole rotation.
15 seconds to go.
Plank goes down. Gladdy's not sure where to
10
shoot.
seconds remaining.
Doesn't see anybody out there. As
Attackers activate.
they run on the corner. Thomas is in a rock and a hard place. There's 2 defenders are pushing his way. He'll get one on 2. Gladys though. Last one be package. Trying to push though. He knows upstairs is one though. I think he knows the other's in the corner. Push around the right corner. He's not pre-fired the wall, but there he is. He pre-fires the wall, takes out Thomas, but he still needs to deal with upstairs of Adam. And he'll try to go. Oh, he'll go through the wall. I'm not sure if Adam sees this or not, but he will see it, and he'll get a kill from above as well. And that's another win for Astro to take at least 1 point in this game. Obtain Esports. Need 3 more rounds to tie it up. So it seems to be a real back and forth here as Astro able to take the first round and Obtain took it back. Maybe Obtain's looking to take back another round, but if this back and forth keeps happening, Astro are going to take the win no matter what, unfortunately. So we're going to go to the tertiary site of customs and supply for Obtain Esports. Looking to not trying to stick to too many sites, so going to bring it to a new site and throw a curveball at side of Astro at least, or try to at least.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So holding up downstairs again, they need to hold upstairs inside of customs or inside of CCTV and security. As you saw last time, the attackers were able to take upstairs, and that's what almost led them to a win. Or no, it did lead them to a win last time they played customs. Actually, no, they lost it actually. The attackers won it out. Yeah, attackers last time able to win it out because of the fact they're able to take upstairs. That's a big thing here is that Obtain Esports need to hold upstairs from the attackers of Astro.
5 seconds left.
They're not bringing a bandit, so they're not going to bandit trick detention. And they're also only reinforcing part of the wall and passport. A lot of downstairs seems to be open for the attackers of Astro here. And if they open up passport, they open up detention, could prove to be down for Obtain here. I'm interested to see what a lot of the reinforcements went to actually. I don't see a lot of them inside of sight, so a lot of actually upstairs actually. As the first kill is going to go to Dean though. Dean with a run out onto the west balcony will take out WeChat. The first good kill for Obtained. The wall's being opened though because they were Thatcher. They will open up partial of the wall there. The detention.
By attackers.
Every shot's taken onto Riley. Riley will go down, and so will get a kill for AOD. Shion onto Gladios or Gladys. Not bad. AOD Shion is taken upstairs already. And again, taking upstairs, proving to be pretty much the weak point for the defenders here. There are still 2 upstairs though. 2 defenders upstairs waiting and lurking to go for a flank here. Packers are gonna kill onto AOD Shion. Fantastic headshot.
Reloading.
And Dean still behind half wall. It's looking to be the favor of defenders and manpower at this point, but anything could happen. Adam's gonna crawl through the detention. If he hears that phone going off in the background, is Riley and Caddy. The last one's on point. Dean, we're gonna kill onto PG though, and there goes your IQ though, as he ran out to take out the IQ. Low HP at this point though in that competition. Adam will put the plant down though. Someone must have heard that. As all 4 defenders start to run back to point, it's gonna be an onslaught. Thomas will take out 1. Nobody's watching the door as it walks in. Cabby will take him out. Cabby will get refracted immediately by Adam though. Cabby, it's looking bad here. He'll down the dock of package. Try to finish him off. He'll finish him off. It's now just Dean and Adam. He did get healed though. Dean gets health back though. It's now, wow, lag. Holy mother flipping crap, that was lag. And that'd be a last win for Astros. Astro win the game out. Did anyone else get a spike at the end? So a win for Astro, some good team play. And unfortunately, servers are not working great today. But still a fantastic win from Astro on to obtain esports, and we'll win the game at 7-3. That's the second game for the day. I think there's a third. Yeah, there's supposed to be a third in about an hour. So if you guys want to come back in about an hour, Trixer, our other fantastic caster, will be casting that game. But I will see you all later. Have a good rest of your nights, guys.